Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the Groundfox server. With you again is Bill. How's everybody doing? As Joey tap dances his way out of the room going, he's doing that thing again where he talks to himself. That's what I like to think my dogs think about this whenever I make videos. Of course, then again, they wouldn't know any different if I was just talking on the phone. I don't know. Anyways, here at the Mage Tower, I kind of put off doing some work on it because we're getting to the nitty-gritty, detail-ish parts, and I'm bad at those parts. Where we get, like... So I'm making basically the top dome area, and it'll... I think this is the height I'm going to go with, and then it'll be a conical blue roof, and I have to figure out what I'm going to make the roof out of that's blue. We don't have much for options. Basically, it's going to be, well, it's either going to be wool or it's going to be lapis blocks, and my guess is it's going to be wool. Because lapis would be a bit expensive with the whole enchanting system and everything. I feel like I'm rambling about this stuff because I am rambling. I'm a little asleep still, even though it's almost the afternoon. I don't know. I feel completely out of it. It was a long week this week, and just needed a break. And mindless building sounds great. So these little holes here we see are going to be the windows. And I think they should work. I may, like, stick them out a little bit further. I don't know yet. I don't know. It's all a work in progress, you know, making changes as we go. So, I did have a purpose for this episode besides building here. As you know, I like a mitake stuff on here. I like a taki. Something I've noticed recently, and it's good but not good, is I hope that's an appropriate way to say it. It's good but not good. I've received some comments, and there's been a Reddit post just recently about people that have been watching videos, watching my videos and other members of Groundfox, just about how it makes them feel good and how it's helped them through some tough times when it comes to maybe some depression issues. And that hits close to home for me as somebody who does suffer from depression and anxiety. I can't say that I'm necessarily having horrible fits of it currently, but as somebody that can relate, it means so much to me when people say, wow, Bill, your content has really, really helped me through this difficult time. And I am happy that I could help you with that. But I do want to say that if ever there comes a time and you feel you need help, please get help. I think I've talked a bit about depression in previous videos, so I don't want to like be all, oh, here's a video about depression. But I just want to say that, you know, I'm glad that I'm helping you. Hello. I'm glad that I'm helping you, but remember there is better help out there than myself or everybody else. This should be something that makes you feel kind of good, but it doesn't fix the underlying problem. So definitely go talk to somebody when you're ready. No pressure, no pressure. But yeah, but seeing sinking, good, bad place to jump. Seeing comments like that though is really, really, it's very uplifting for me. It means people are watching, and I love when people watch. Ooh, that looks really good like that, actually. I guess I should have stopped and turned around beforehand. That looks really good. And then we put the dome on top. I'm going down here to get some glass, or make some glass. I'm not sure yet. Oh, where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, it just makes me happy that people are watching. And... wow, that seemed really loud. Everything's good there. But it's also nice to know that I'm offering comfort to those that may need it. Oh my god, chicken shit up. Do I not have glass down here? Apparently I did not. So I need to make us some glass. And I'll just do this. Let's see. We'll use this guy for glass. That'll work just fine. Should have been prepared, Bill. Should have been prepared. So, some new stuff happening here on the server. As you might have seen in the chat there, we have a new member, and I'm really bad with names. Not only remembering some names, but also pronouncing names. And this individual is Jay, and I'm gonna pull out some French. I'm gonna say Jay Lamy. But I could be wrong. It could be Jay Les Miss. It could be something completely different. I don't know. But they are in... she is a new member to Groundfox, which is really, really cool. I didn't know much about her. I've recently just subscribed to her channel, which I'll link in the description of the video, and was just kind of watching some stuff. She appears to do kind of a hardcore series like me, which I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Copycat. No, I'm just kidding. That's pretty cool, though, that she does a bit of a hardcore series like that. And, oh, God, doing this roof is going to suck. I should probably do it from the top. I guess this will be an appropriate place to jump up. And I'm just going to leave that as is. I don't think I'm going to have enough for the roof anyways. But definitely go check out her channel. It's good stuff. Basically just I want to say a young YouTuber, kind of new to the scene, so definitely check it out. I look forward to hopefully doing things with her and other members, of course, of Groundfox. Oh my goodness, it's going to be dark up here. Can't have things spawning. Right now, I believe she is just kind of getting settled, according to her video anyways. I didn't have the opportunity yesterday to properly welcome her as far as being a part of her server tour and all that fun stuff that I think a lot of other folks were a part of, which is great that they were able to be there. I was not, unfortunately. I was cheating on you guys playing other video games that I don't record with friends that are never on here. No, I had a date with the genius, and we play a game that I will never ever record because I think it would be completely and utterly boring. And that game is EverQuest, but not the vanilla everyday EverQuest that is available that you pay a subscription for monthly. No, my friends, no, I don't play that because I don't like paying subscription fees. And it's a really old game with like 1,000 expansions now that I just don't want to buy either. But I play on basically a server that was created by a community that loved like old EverQuest. And EverQuest is the game that got me into playing computer games. So, I mean, up until then, well, at that point in my life, I wasn't really playing any video games. But up until then, I was more or less a console gamer, just without cool consoles. So when EverQuest was around, I think I still only owned a Nintendo 64. I shouldn't say when it was around, when it was more predominant in my life. But basically, the genius and I are just taking a trip down memory lane, having a bit of a nostalgia kind of moment, and, you know, just really, I don't know, just kind of goofing off in his free time. I've got nothing but free time. Not really. But he's got a family, so it's just kind of one of those like, what's a real easy game you can play for a few minutes, here at a time, and maybe not get the wifey mad. Let's play this game. And so we do. And every time, I think anytime people mention EverQuest, people, at least in my experience, there's been kind of a low, like, oh god, that game kind of feeling, because either you played it and it sucked up hours and years of your life, or you didn't, and you just made fun of all the people who played it and lost hours and years of their life. Let's see here. So that's kind of where I've been in some of my off evenings. Other than that, I've been continuing to play things like Battlefield Hardline. Really enjoying that game so far. And I'm also keeping up with my Binding of Isaac series, at least trying to. I hadn't played it in a while, and I played last night just off camera. And it took me a few minutes to kind of get my bearings. Like, what am I doing again? Like, what is this? And the same thing happened jumping onto here. I've not played Minecraft in a while. I'm like, how do I turn the camera? What the hell is going on? And like, oh yeah, with your mouse, Bill. And of course, a couple seconds later, and here I am, just fine. Wow, I hit the middle and I wasn't even aiming. That's awesome. Small victories. Small victories. Oh, my goodness. So let's see, what else fun is going on in the world of Moo? Not much. Working too much. I've been hoping for more spring weather. The temperatures here in my area kind of warmed up for a bit. It was great. And then Mother Nature went, nah, we want to be cold again. And today it is just absolutely frigid. And I don't like it. Number one, I'm tired of the cold. I think everybody kind of is. But number two, this plays hell on my head. I suffer from seasonal sinus issues, but also when the pressure changes well, it's really dark in here now. When the pressure changes, it destroys my head. I get migraines and headaches aplenty. Hello. You go away. And when I get the migraines and such like that, those just knock me out of commission. I mean, all around. God, it is really dark in here now. That's crazy. Yeah, usually if I get the feeling like that, I take some medicine and just bury myself in my bedroom under the covers and just kind of stay there for an entire day, which I feel really bad about, not only because I'm not doing things or getting things done that I need to, but also, I got all my little furry kids that are like, hey, you remember us? You want to pay attention to us? And they, I feel guilty because when I do stir, they're all excited and happy, and it's like, oh yeah, that's right, you guys actually like hanging out with me. I should probably get up and move. So yeah, I'm ready for a nice, constant barometric pressure. Something close, something that stays relatively low and just kind of stays there. So in other words, I need to move to like Arizona. Where it's dry and life is fun and you don't worry about head colds and bad weather. It's just hot. Very hot there. Oh goodness, that's not too bad. It feels bland though, so we have to work on that. And I'm gonna have to go and get a crap ton of wool. You know, we might, when we finish the roof, open some of this back up. And then for lighting in here, I certainly plan to use redstone lamps and the water lights. I can't even remember what they're called now. Ooh, my goodness, Mr. Creeper. You are by my goods there, and I don't like that. What are you doing on my bed? All right, let's go down the ladder a little bit now that I have me an era. There we go. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Whew. Just didn't want to blowing up everything in here. That would have really sucked. I hear a skeleton. Must be chilling out up top. Run away! Yep, he's right there. I see some lighting in the walls just to... Good lord at the creepers. Some lighting in the walls just to kind of help with that spawning problem there. Because that is going to be a problem. We'll have some skylights in there eventually if I don't take care of that. From creeper explosions. What am I doing? I don't even remember now. I was coming down here for a reason. I really need to finish that little spot there so we don't have to pick up the cart all the time. Should really do that soon. I will go check on glass though. Oh yeah, I already got a stack. I like it. Alright. I'm gonna do a window to see how I feel about it. And since it is in a corner like that, it's gonna kind of look a bit goofy. Oh, you know what though? Oh, I rode all the way up here and I got to thinking that maybe I don't want to do white glass because, or white glass, plain glass like that, because it's very noticeable. What is it, like light gray? I think light gray is very, as close as you can get to real life glass or something like that. I don't know. It looks a lot better though, but I'm betting I don't have any light gray dye. If I were light gray dye, I'd be here. I've got light gray wool. I can make light gray dye though, that's fine. Let's do that. At least I think this is how you make light gray dye. You do it like this. Yes! Great. And then I think we do boop. Boop. Yeah! Alright. So I'm going to do a window. Oh, not without something important though. Silk touch. Just in case. Ooh, there's slimes over there. We'll do one window and see how I feel about it. And then if I don't like it, I'll have to come up with a solution to it. I've looked online as well and seen some of these built in Minecraft. Actually, there was a great post, I think on a Reddit somewhere. Hello, shift, there we go. On a Reddit somewhere, that somebody built all of Azeroth. That would be the world in World of Warcraft. And they showed off one of these mage towers. I think they did. Or I just looked it up in general, I don't know. But it was really neat looking. At least I thought it was. And it makes me a little self-conscious about my tower. So I guess I'm not going for the exact look. I'm just going for what I think will look good. What I want, you know? So what I'm thinking is that I'm going to do just glass blocks like this for now. And that may change. I guess I can do all the windows. Oops, I wanted to leave a torch over here. We'll leave the light on for you. Yeah. and just I'll step outside and see what it looks like. And then I think the next step for this isn't the interior yet, because as much as I was dreading doing the roof, I'm dreading the interior even more. What I think we need to do next is some of the detail work on the outside of this guy, because there's some wood that needs to go around, kind of framing the windows here, and then underneath this bowl as well. It has the look of, oh, that looks really good like that. It gives it the look of like a supporting kind of structure type Maduber. Maduber. Oh, hello. Okay, it is obviously too dark in here now, so I'm gonna have to light the crap out of this place. Oh, and you dropped a bow. How wonderful. Let's go see what it looks like out here, and then I'll probably call this episode done. You can't even see it. That is what I wanted. Not too bad. It almost looks a bit like a spaceship. I'm okay with that. I really am. I really am. I might bring in those nubs a bit. Maybe all together, actually, because it may not have to be that circular there. Because the window should stick out further than the nubs. Well, technically they're not nubs in World of Warcraft because it is a round structure. So maybe we'll leave it as is. I don't know. But there's going to be some wood coming off right about there where my cursor is, or whatever you want to call it, the crosshairs. And it's going to kind of go up as well around each window. But that's going to be for another episode. And this is going to be it for this episode. I appreciate you guys watching as always. And go say hi to J. Lamy. That's what I'm going to call him from now on. I don't care if it's pronounced differently. It's J. Lamy. And yeah, that's it. Thanks guys for watching. Until next time, be good.